Well, hey there, YouTube. I got some packages today. And if you're a fan of my watches, you'll be interested in seeing this one. Russian Vostok. Russian mechanical watch. I have no idea how old this is. I really like the patina on it. If you can kind of get a look at that. Yeah, I think that's really giving it a nice shine to it. Plus, it's got this ultra soft leather band. There's no brand on the band, so I'm guessing it may just well be a factory one. But it's got a nice soft suede leather look to it, and it's real pliable, very well broken in. I like that. And also, this is actually in much better condition than I anticipated. This Orient. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a very good quality shot on this because I'm just shooting on my iPad. But take a look at that. It's in great shape for it being used. I think I'm going to throw that on a sky blue NATO band. Functions well. Crystal's in excellent shape, not a scratch on it. You probably can't tell. But anyway, that's what's coming in the mail. And also, something from my parents. Yeah! Last but certainly not least, something from the great John Mulhouse, writer at City of Dust blog. So look up his stuff. Right now, we're going to open up his gift to me and check out some of his books. We've got a couple of them on the shelf. I'll go over those later. This is his latest production, as well as, I think, a couple calendars. So let's open this and see what's in there. Okay, now, oh dang it, I cut the note. Hey Jared, sorry this took so long. Happy New Year, John. Also, wickedly cool ink, bro. Books. It's like Christmas. John M. Mulhouse. Abandoned New Mexico. Ghost towns, endangered architecture, and hidden history. John, you've always got a great, touching note inside. I will forever treasure our friendship, man. You're a great guy. Yes. Fraser's School. I remember that trip. Good time. Within this book, man, I really wish I could get some good angles of what we've got here. I've been to some of these places, but not all of them. Ultimately, what you can expect to find within any of John's books is find examples of his photography. I was there for this too, funny enough. I believe this is what? Duran? It was Acme. No, Dunlap. I knew it was a D somewhere in there. Dunlap, Fraser, and Yeso, and where else did we go on that trip? Vaughn. Find fine examples of his photography, like I said. Examples of his wonderful writing as well. John, you've got a real talent for this stuff. I'm going to read a little bit. Here's an example of Highway, New Mexico. Get the motor running. Highway. Let us make some concessions to time with a snack-sized piece on the tiny dot on the map of eastern New Mexico known as Highway. Our last stop out here. Located on New Mexico Highway 206 between Pep and Milne Sand, perhaps 12 miles from the Texas line. Highway got its name because it is located on a state highway. Locals will tell you it should be highway, like Hiway, but the NM Department of Transportation has other ideas. There is not a post office, and I do not think there ever was one, although there are a few inhabitants. The building pictured below is probably the most prominent in Highway, and was a welding and mechanic shop for many years. At first, the construction had me thinking it might have been a church or school. Oscar Pouch Lott lived and worked here most of his life and still maintains the reputation of having been the best blacksmith in the area. Highway is in Roosevelt County, on the extreme west edge of that mighty chunk of flat earth known as the Llano Estacado. Much has already been said about that legendary landscape in the previous sections on the nearby towns of Causey, Pep, and House. Here's again a picture of that place he's talking about. Oh, this is a treasure, because there's just so much interesting. There's so much interesting out there. And me, I do love my old abandoned places. Oh, here we got the Pioneer Store and the Monte Cristo Saloon. And that's in Chloride, New Mexico. I've been there. I'm not going to give it all away. You'll have to pick up a copy of this for yourself. I'll see if I can include a link in the description. Everyone needs bookmarkers. Now available, John M. Mulhouse, Abandoned New Mexico, Arcadia Publishing, and the History Press. Wonderful. We have ourselves a framed picture. One that I specifically requested, as it's one of my personal favorites, because, oh gosh, who was that artist who painted on these buildings? John, if you've got a YouTube channel, I'm going to send you this link anyway, so you're more than welcome to comment. But yeah, that's a real treasure right there. And another one. The Eternal Fight with Bubble Wrap. Another excellent picture. Excellent, excellent work. John, I've been a fan of yours since like 2000 something, and it was totally a fluke, but such an awesome blessing that we became friends. And I am so stoked to have these in my house. Yes. No calendars yet, but I remember that we were talking about that. So, thank you so much, John. I will now move on to my parents' stuff. perfectly. This is a wonderful book. I will include a link in the description as soon as I can find one. And as always, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Jared's Watches and stuff. I really need to improve my video skills. Y'all have a good one.